Hi. Hey, Trackies. Welcome back to another video on TXT Track Time. I am, better believe it or not, very excited. I say this in every video, but no lie, Trackies. I love track and field, and what I'm seeing so far is, giving me those heebie jeebies. Well, heebie jeebies is not a good thing, I don't think. But you know what? It's giving me the chills for this incoming season with our Jamaican athletes and hopefully going out and destroying the rest of the world. My American trackies do not feel no way when I say these things. It's like go when it come to me. Yeah, I love seeing all of the girls perform well, the guys perform well, but at the end of the day, Jamaica message straight still. Now, with that said, trackies, interestingly, I got to thinking, and I'm like, are these young girls sending a warning? And is this warning a serious threat? Right? And by young girls, I mean Alana Reid. I'm talking about Tina Clayton. I'm talking about Tia Clayton. Are they sending a warning? And is this serious enough to be threatened in to all of their other senior counterparts? Is it trackies? Well. I think so. I definitely think that these young girls are a threat. Now, when I look at the landscape of sprinting in Jamaica, when I look at the landscape of female sprinting in Jamaica, the pool looks so whoosh. There's just so many good people, so many phenomenal sprinters in Jamaica, right? But at the top of the totem pole, and track is we're not doing this in this video. So let me just say this first. We have to look at it based on, performances in recent times, right? So in most recent times, 2023, we have Jackson sitting right at the top of the totem pole with a 10.65 seconds, right? Then, below her, we have both Shelly and Elaine in that same, high 10.7 range, right? So you could pretty much say maybe those athletes are not under threat, right? Why? Because unless you're hoping for Sherika Jackson to be injured in 2024, then there's no way. There is no way anybody's threatening her in terms of, at least in my opinion, securing one spot. Because who cares who finishes first, second, or third when it comes to the trials, right? When it comes to winning medals, that's a whole different, story. But I'm talking about the trials, right? As long as you're in top three, that's good, fine, and dandy. There are not three people that's going to beat out of Sherika Jackson. I don't believe so at all, right? So when we look at Shelly and Fraser Price, to be fair, when we talk about Shelly and Fraser Price, she's a year older. The body does different things when it comes to being a professional athlete, right? That's the only question mark I would say is probably over Shelly's head. Now, last season we saw her get a knee injury, right? But she still managed to claw herself to a bronze medal. If you want one thing about Shelly, Shelly does not know when to quit, does not know when to stop either, apparently, because in that 4 by 100 meters, when she blew out that knee, she didn't stop either. She kept going, right? So that Shelly, um, even when I think about age trackies, even when I think about, her potential knee, I'm just thinking to myself, somebody just have to go show me Shelly done and just said for me believe it. I just can't believe she's done without seeing it with my own eyes, right? So with that said, I do believe she also, is sitting secure. And as it relates to Elaine Thompson here, I don't know what's wrong with some of y'all Jamaicans when it comes to Elaine, but me and you, nah, do this with Elaine today. You understand? We're not doing this with Elaine. Elaine is coming out to destroy in 2024. Mark my words. Okay? With that said, trackies. So those are the girls sitting at the top of the totem pole. Do I think they will be challenged? Unless, to be honest, okay, Sherika looks clear to me. Unless Elaine starts to struggle with her Achilles again, there's no way, because I don't see her being slower than last year. Even with the whole coaching switch, the whole drama, I don't necessarily see anything changing. Just her getting faster, right? And then no, with Shelly and Fraser Price, even when I consider that, no, I don't really see her getting slower as well. So With that said, I think they're pretty much secure. Right now, below that, though, Trackies, below that, we have a Natasha Morrison, 10.85 seconds. Phenomenal personal best last season. But it doesn't really get much better in terms of personal best when we compare it to the young girls that are coming up, because when you look at Kemba Nelson, 10.88, however, was injured last season, didn't get to show remotely, close to her best last season. Hopefully this season we can see her coming back to her best. Is it in does she have enough time recovering from her injury to get back to the best we know of a Kemba Nelson? We have to wait and see clearly, right? Then when you look at a Brianna Williams, still waiting for her to get into that 10-8 realms. I've been dying for that for I don't know how long. Been talking about that 10-8. Not gonna lie, you, that 10-8 is needed this season. If it's not needed no other season, it's needed this season. You understand what I'm saying? Because when I look again at what's happening behind her, or even in front of her, because one junior is currently faster than her. One of the juniors that I mentioned, well, yeah, one of the young ones that I mentioned, is faster than her, right? So as it stands right now, you know what I mean? That 10.8 is required. Then, there's the Kevona Davises, there's the Shasha Lee Forbes, there's the Ashanti Moores. I see Christiania Williams coming back. Don't know what that's going to mean as it relates to times just yet, right? So, are they a threat? Is Alana Reid a threat? Is Tina Clayton a threat? Is Tia Clayton a threat? Hell yes. Yes, they are a threat, because none of those times, even Natasha Morris's 10.85, if any one of these girls come out and just do something, I don't know, remotely close into that 10.8, as far as I'm concerned, that's a shoe in. That is literally a shoe in at this particular point in time. So, right now, as it stands, Brianna Williams has to watch out. Natasha Morrison has to watch out. Shasha Lee Forbes has to watch out. We also, all of these other athletes, as far as I'm concerned, have to watch out, because Alana Reid is over there, right? Training with Shakari, looking like she means business. You know what I mean? I talked about, is this a good thing or not, going overseas. I said, you know what? It can be a positive. It doesn't necessarily have to be a negative. Hasn't really worked well for most people going overseas to train, but it may work for Alana Reid. And so far, looks like she has her head screwed on and is like, listen, this year, I'm doing whatever it takes to make sure my Olympic dreams come true. You know what I mean? So there's Alana Reid doing her thing. And then we are seeing visible signs, visible, not just wondering now based on an article where you hear an athlete saying, oh, they're doing what they have to do. But we can see it for ourselves now. We see Tia Clayton come out, slim and trim. Now I figure out gym. Well, they live in the dream, unlike me. Ugh. Anyway, and of course, Tina Clayton, very slim, very ready to show and prove that, you know what, we're here and we're here in these professional ranks, not to joke around. This are no gimmicks. You know what I mean? We are here for a spot. So when I see stuff like that, I'm like, y'all in that second tier that I talked about in that Jamaican landscape of sprinting, you better watch out. You all better watch out, because I'm telling y'all, if none of you slip, if none of you slip on a slide with these little young juniors, and I need to tell y'all, these young adults, these young adults seem to not be respectful of their seniors. Yeah? They're not that respectful of their seniors. Now, that's not a bad thing. You know what I mean, track is? So, when it comes to the track, they'll step on that track and demolish you as if it's their right. It is their right. It is their right, because it's their performance, right? So, listen, Unanaga have nobody to blame if them little people here come in and just snuff the rug for right underneath on the foot, because that's how it's looking right now. It's looking really, really, really scary. You know what I mean? So, Chakis, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. These young girls, are they a threat, and how much of a threat are they, realistically speaking, as you look at the Jamaican landscape for track and field for women, and of course look forward to the 2024 Olympic Games? Like the video, of course, and subscribe. I will catch you in the next one. Toodaloo.